Alright, welcome back to the shop. I had some problems with these tires. They were extremely dry rotted, as you can see there. And I thought I'd put some new shoes on this puppy. So I decided to buy some 6x12 tires. I'm replacing, these are 22 by 9.5 by 12 tires. And then I decided to go with the 6x12. There's a lot of different tire sizes, and there's, I've made mistakes before. Luckily, these tires I think are going to work out quite well. They're the right height. They are a little narrow, but I think that's good. The track will be perfect in line with the front wheel as opposed to being offset. And I think that, anyway, it's my tractor. I like it. The only thing I don't like is I've got to put another one of these tires on. It is not fun. I'm going to bring you along for the ride. It is a terrible burden to have to do this. The last one, I ended up cutting it in half because it made my life easier. And cutting a tire in half is not fun. So, it gives you some sort of perspective. Alright, let me go ahead and get started on it. What I'm going to do now is I'll dismount it, and then I'm going to mount it in my... I have a couple holes in the bench, and I will bolt the rim down. So if you see me reefing on this, really pushing on it, it's because the rim is affixed to the table. So let me set the camera up, try to bring you along. Well, I probably stood in front of the camera 90% of the time, but hopefully you got some idea what was going on. This tire went on much easier than the other one because I used a lot more soap. In this particular case, I had to put soap underneath the inside more than I did on the outside. And anyway, just put soap on the parts that are rubbing and it'll make your life go a little easier. Also, try to find a spoon that's flat, doesn't have any sharp edges on it. I have ruined more than one tire with a screwdriver. So now I'm going to put a strap around here to bow it out and put some air in it and we'll see how that goes. Alright, so there are the tires on it. I think it looks pretty good. The problem with this machine now is that the two trailers that I have, the tongue is pretty tall on those, at least the height of the truck, and that is way, way low. So I've got an adapter that'll bring that up a little bit, so let's poke some holes in that, bolt it on here, and maybe that'll make for a better episode. This is my Walker Turner drill press. I added a VFD to it. Mr. Pete Tubal-Cain does an episode on his. It's been a while since I watched it. I don't think he used the same KB series that I did. I really, really like this VFD. It allows me to plug into 110 volts, and this gives me 3-phase 220. And then it's got all the trim pot switches. I've got an episode on it long ago. But anyway, it's a great machine, and the VFD really makes it nice because I can go forward, reverse, I can power tap, and the little half horsepower motor isn't the strongest, but I can drill holes like this, so I don't really mind. Alright, well that's horrible. But I think for moving empty trailers around the yard, it's probably good enough. It'll get it up there. I understand that Wheel Horse 1000 has a nice website with a bunch of aftermarket hitches, and I think I could buy one from him for cheaper than I could make it. I did look at his website, but I had this on hand, so this will get me going for now. Let me go hook it up to a trailer and see how it works. Alright, Clay was doing a little filming. So that, again, for what I'm trying to do with this, that should be more than good enough. And here's the Wheel Horse. I love these old cast iron coolers. Just a dream little machine. I suppose this wouldn't be a video unless I did a burnout with these tires. Let me get a chain and we'll dig a hole.